morning.
Reverend Pastor Emeritus, just take a moment to just go within now. Because this is a moment of celebration in a time where it seems like there isn't much to celebrate. This is a day where we are filled with joyous gratitude for all that Oakland has to offer. We're here to celebrate and honor people and honor ourselves for showing up for our city, for our community in the way that we do. So we thank you, God. Whatever name you call it now. It doesn't matter to me if you call it Allah, if you are inspired by the Buddha, if you are in the Christ consciousness. Whatever it is, it's time to be in that. People of faith must practice now. We must practice gratitude and vision and speaking truth to power. I'm so grateful to be here in this place today with Black folks and our allies, celebrating our community, its strength, and our resilience. Susan Taylor likes to say this is not the rough side of the mountain. We have been through so much more and come out victorious. Let us remember the spirit that got us through, that got us over. Bless this occasion, all the members, all the attendees, all the awardees, all the speakers. Bless the food, let it nourish our bodies. Give thanks for the hands that grow the food right now. Give thanks for them. Give thanks for our bodies being nourished by it. And may we have vision inspired by spirit. Amen. And so it is.
It is my absolute joy to welcome you to our 22nd annual business luncheon. Please look at the abbreviated program book in your gift bag provided by Visit Oakland. You can scan the QR code to view the big program book, and each of you have a hard copy at the table. Now, if you've been here before, you already know. This isn't just another luncheon. This is the celebration of the year, the Oscars of Black business. The only difference, our red carpet is lined with purpose, excellence, and a whole lot of Oakland pride. Today, we come together to honor leadership, innovation, and progress. The spirit of Black enterprise that continues to move our beloved city forward. Given the unstableness in the White House, we are thriving in times of uncertainty. Couldn't be more fitting, because if there's one thing our community knows how to do is thrive. When the world gets unpredictable, Black businesses get unstoppable. When the rules change, we rewrite them with resilience, creativity, and heart. And when the times get tough, that's usually when we shine the brightest. Over the past 6 years, under my leadership, our chamber has worked relentlessly to ensure that Black businesses in Oakland don't just thrive. We set the standard for what thriving looks like. We are proud to have received the Kaiser Permanente Resiliency Grant of $400,000 over a 3-year period. You can clap it up for that one. We completed the first year successfully, and our second installment is already at work, funding programs that uplift our Black-owned businesses in critical areas like financial literacy, access to capital, business development, one-on-one consulting, and yes, even technology and AI. This year, we hosted a groundbreaking conversation with Google, the U.S. Black Chamber of Commerce, and Blueprint Strategies on how AI can help our businesses and the challenges ahead. To everyone who joined us at that table, our city officials, our business leaders, thank you. I do want to acknowledge 2 team members, if you could please stand, from the U.S. Black Chamber of Commerce with us today, Ron Busby Jr. and Braxton Guttner. Thank you both. And we're not stopping there. On November 6th, in partnership with Kaiser Permanente, we'll host the Power of Pause, Cultivating Wholeness in a Busy World. This interactive wellness event will help us manage stress, nurture emotional health, and build supportive communities. Special thanks to our OAACC board member, Christian Evelyn Dean, for leading this important conversation on our panel. Partnerships make all of this possible. That's why we're also partnering with BWAPA for the Power Up Leadership Summit, October 24th and 25th, right around the corner. And we're preparing for our 8th annual Black Sunday Holiday Expo on December 7th, which is part of the Joy of the Town activation with Mayor Barbara Lee. She'll be coming shortly. The Multicultural Chambers, Visit Oakland, and other key partners. We have Peter Gamaz here today, the CEO of Visit Oakland. We just had the dopest, craziest Oakland Style Week. The town was lit, and thank you, Peter. And where's Peter? Peter, I want you to stand up and give a shout out on your feet. What did Oakland just win? And say it loud and proud.
One of the top 10 cities in America to come visit our Common App Readers' Choice Award.
All right. Thank you, Peter. And can we talk about those digital billboards from Cost Reed Group and Becca Boards? 5 locations across the city, shining a spotlight on our Black-owned businesses. That's what membership looks like in action in OAACC. You better join today. So if you're not a member yet, it's time. And to our corporate friends in the room, we need you to, no shade, just truth. Also, if you have not gotten your professional headshot taken this morning, please do so following the luncheon during the post-reception, where that big, humongous picture. So we're offering $100 off a small business membership through January 21st, 2026. Join today and you'll be entered into a drawing and win some amazing prizes. Just see Petra, and I'm getting to my close because I know my chairman be blocking at me. At the post-reception where there's gonna be cake. Did y'all see that beautiful cake? Champagne and shopping with our vendors, just so you know how we do it. We're also grateful to the 3 additional medical institutions sponsoring today's event. We look forward to deepening those partnerships, just like Kaiser, because together we have the capacity to make Oakland business ecosystem stronger than ever. Because thriving in times of uncertainty is our truth. The story of it's the story of Black business, it's the story of Oakland, it's the story of us. So as we begin this afternoon of excellence, inspiration, and celebration, let's first ground ourselves in gratitude, and we've saved time. Let's give another hand to Reverend Jerika Blackman, because she got y'all attention, and I didn't have y'all to be quiet not one time. So East Bay Church of Religious Science, thank you, and it was a pleasure to meet Reverend Blackman, a remarkable woman in Washington, D.C. at the Congressional Black Caucus, where Congresswoman Latifah Simon hosted her first constituent breakfast. And thank you to Edith Chan from Latifah's office. So thank you all. Welcome to this day. And at this time, I am going to bring to the stage, this is an amazing woman, Ashley Nichole, that will be performing Lift Every Voice and Sing. So you can stop chewing slightly and let's stand and welcome Ashley.
Come on, somebody praise the Lord. Come on, somebody praise the Lord. Lift every voice and sing till earth and heaven ring with the harmonies of liberty. Let our rejoicing rise high as the listening skies. Let it resound loud as the rolling seas. Sing a song full of the faith that the dark past has taught us. Sing a song full of the hope that the present has brought us, facing the rising sun of a new day begun. Let us march on till victory is won. God of our ears, God of our silent tears, Thou who hast brought us thus far on the way, Thou who hast by Thy might led us into the light. Keep us forever on the path we pray. Oh, lest our feet stray from the places our God where we met. Lest our hearts, drunk with the wine of the world, we forget Thee, shadowed beneath Thy hand. May we forever stand. Let us march on till victory is won.
So at this time, I'd like to welcome two incredible leaders who guide our chamber's work and supports me in so many ways. Let's please welcome first Mr. Seth Butler, Chair of the OAACC Foundation Board. He challenges in ways to make me better. He shows up for Oakland, and please welcome Seth Butler.
How's everybody doing? It's a great day in Oakland again. Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the 22nd Annual Oakland African American Chamber of Commerce Business Awards Luncheon. I'm Seth Butler, Chair of the Board of the Oakland African American Chamber of Commerce Foundation, and as an active Chamber Board member as well. And this is our primary fundraiser for the year, and a time to celebrate our amazing awardees. We could not provide our essential services to local Black-owned businesses without your generous support. So please give yourself a big round of applause. And I'm happy to report, more than ever, the Black Chamber is dedicated to supporting the prosperity of local Black-owned businesses. I being one of them. Started right here. I would also like to thank the amazing sponsors with whom we could not hold to today's event. They're all listed there. Please check out your sponsors by accessing the QR code on your table phone, on your tables, and we'll talk more about them later. Finally, I would like to thank OAACC Chamber Foundation board members, as well as the OAACC staff, including the amazing Chamber President, the incomparable Kathy Adams. Please stand up, all of you, board members. And please bring on a big round. The foundation board members. These are people who put in the hard work to make sure we raise the money to continue to operate in the fashion that Kathy has got us involved. Finally, we made true to our core mission. The Oakland Chamber of Commerce is a private, nonprofit organization whose mission it is to advance economic opportunity and strengthen Oakland's business community. We remain the outstanding Black chamber in the country, having been recognized as Chamber of the Year by the National Black Chamber of Commerce. We provide a number of services for our business associates and members, including access to the workshops, business development opportunities, networking opportunities, like today's lunch, where all you hopefully talk to one another. And perhaps the most valuable service, advocacy. We advocate for you, the Black-owned businesses here in Oakland. Members can also take advantage of business advisory, notary, and certificate of origin services. And over the years, we have been an important conduit to financial support of Black businesses, including our well-known resiliency program, which provided over $1 million during COVID. So again, thank you for all of you coming out to support us. Have fun, enjoy yourself, and bring up Chairman Spell, our chairman of the board.
Thank you, Seth. Good morning, everyone. My name is Chadwick Spell, and welcome to the 22nd Annual Oakland African American Chamber of Commerce Business Awards. I'm the chair of the board of the Oakland African American Chamber of Commerce, and I'm an entrepreneur, management consultant, and the CEO of the White Chair Group. And before I go any further, let me say thank you to everyone here for your continued support and generous support in the essential work that we all do together. Now, of course, we pay a huge homage to our Chamber President, Ms. Kathy Adams, and her amazing staff for what they do. Allow all year to get to this point every year. And Ms. Kathy, can I have you come up for a second? Kathy. So, I want to say we had that awards, not awards, it was celebration, but that was during Small Business Month. And you didn't get your fair due. So from me personally, and I think from all of us, to have someone in these trying times that has been unyielding, steadfast, and intentional about us, I'm just gonna wrap it up. But we gotta give you your flowers too. Now let's talk about our theme. Because these are without question uncertain times. And I'm going to quickly discuss the challenges, opportunities in our community. So, across this nation, we're going to see a political environment that is at least unsupportive and often hostile to programs, policies designed to level the playing field, diversity, equity, inclusion, although imperfect at times, programs are under attack and disappearing. Our chamber has never shied away from that. We've been bold, unapologetic, advocates for equal access, and just a seat at the table, and sometimes creating our own. Now, we're not slowing down. We're staying passionate, we're staying creative, determined, and with your help, as usual, we will keep it going and keep it going strong. Now, if we're positive, we stand at the edge of a technological revolution. One that's transforming how we live, how we work, and how we connect. And we couldn't have imagined this 5 years ago. 10 years ago, it would have been a seed of thought. It would have been, a movie. So, but here's the good news. AI isn't something to fear. It's something to master. And we need to lead, not hide. And our community is coming to the table. And we are, with our fearless leaders' insistence, going to be at the forefront of making sure our community and our Oakland stands at the front. Now, back in 1954, Dr. David Blackwell, an African-American mathematical genius and the chair of the statistical department at UC Berkeley, laid the groundwork for what they now call machine learning, which is the foundation of today's AI. His pioneering theories and the reason companies like NVIDIA, yes, the same NVIDIA driving the AI revolution, named their latest superchip Blackwell in his honor. So let's be clear, we've been shaping the future of technology for generations. Again, let's lead, not follow. And finally, a quick word about my passion, as many of you know, community. As I continue my leadership at the Chamber, you'll see the development of a much greater community of business here in Oakland, including ours. Stay tuned. And again, thank you all for your unwavering support, your courage, and your belief in our shared vision. And let's continue to build an innovative Oakland, a cohesive Oakland that will thrive even in these uncertain times. And our Oakland African American Chamber of Commerce will continue to lead the way. Please enjoy today's celebration. And I would be remiss not to remind everyone to make sure you're a member of the Oakland African American Chamber. And we are offering a $100 discount through January 1st. Kathy, back to you.
I wanted to take this opportunity to offer one more set of flowers here. Where is Kiana? Kiana, who put all of this together for us. Kiana has worked with the Chamber on many occasions, and she is responsible for putting all this together.
I think Supervisor Nate Miley is here, so we're gonna fast track this. If I can bring Supervisor Nate Miley to the mic to make a quick announcement, please.
So good afternoon, everyone. It's a pleasure to be here. I always appreciate the African American Chamber of Commerce and Kathy Adams. You know, I'm pretty sure that I've been a member for a while. And you know, I support not only this chamber, but all the ethnic chambers. And also the Oakland Chamber. They all do a good job. But I have a certain affinity for the African American Chamber. I wonder why. Kathy wanted me to come up this afternoon, and I'm a little modest, but she's not. So she approached me, and so I've committed to give the chamber a contribution over the next 2 years of $100,000. Kathy twisted my arm. She asked for more than that in a way to negotiate. I also told her, go talk to a couple of my other colleagues who represent Oakland. So I'm hoping they match it. So God bless the African American Chamber of Commerce, the Ethnic Chamber, and the Downtown Chamber. But don't get any ideas about what I just did with the African American Chamber. If you do, go talk to some other supervisors. God bless you all.
Kathy, you have taken the African American Chamber to a new level. And I want to congratulate you. Give Kathy a round of applause for that. She's doing a job, quite a job. And I want to thank you. And yes, I'm the first Black female mayor of Oakland, California. And so, you know, we kind of do it our way, right? It's kind of new. But it's so important that in this day and time of trying to cancel us out by the Trump administration and others, that the chamber, the Oakland African American Chamber of Commerce is moving forward. Where there's a will, there's a way. And I want to congratulate all of the honorees, because this is a tough environment. And in spite of this tough environment, you're showing how here in Oakland we show up and we show out, especially in our Black business community. And so it's incumbent upon all of us to support everything that you do. And also, I want to just recognize Barb Leslie with the Oakland Chamber of Commerce, because, you know, she has been working so hard with all of our ethnic chambers, as well as, of course, with the Oakland African American Chamber of Commerce, to find ways that the city can better support economic activity, job creation, and really how we can make sure that the environment is conducive for Black-owned businesses, not just to survive, but to thrive. And that goes through, as an example, tax incentives, tax relief, helping with rent in spaces where, you know, here at Jack London Square, we have all of these spaces that are empty. Finding ways that we can help businesses, given the budget dilemma and crisis of the city, even though we did balance our budget. But we have so many issues that connect to economic development and business support. One is public safety. Two is, of course, illegal dumping and trash. Three is transparency, good governance, who's getting the contracts, how these contracts are being broken up. We're very laser focused on that. And also economic development and job creation. So it's all hands on deck. But what you all are doing is staying the course and helping us in terms of what we're doing to try to make this city continue on the move. And so I just want to thank all of you for showing up at the city council meetings, providing input into the legislation and the appropriations and the budget priorities of this city. And we're listening. I see you, I hear you, I know who you are, and I want to just thank you for your support over the years also. And to let you know that your mayor is working for you. Thank you again. So our presenting sponsor is Block. Thank you, Amed Oliver. We are truly grateful. Our silver sponsors, PG&E, Port of Oakland, Sutter Health, Sestra Butler Family Foundation. Our copper sponsors, the Clorox Company, Cost Reed Group, Becker Boards, Columbia Bank, formerly Umpqua Bank, and I just want to give a shout out. We will be benefiting from Columbia Bank with another multi-grant from Columbia Bank. Shout out to Linnell Bellows if she's in the room. Thank you so much. So we got some money coming. That's what we like to hear. Anybody that want to come, please come forward. We got the Bishop Brandon back there. He got a plate. We can just pass it. So, Golden State Warriors and the Golden State Valkyries, Kaiser Permanente, the Thompson Blitz Family Gift, Google, Comerica Bank, Attorney Robert Harris, Kaysen, McLean, Sally, and Greenwood, Attorney Greenwood, my Mississippi brother, we grew up together, And his name is on the door. I just thought I'd shout it out. Mississippi people doing it. I also want to recognize Waste Management and a special acknowledgement to Scott's Seafood. Thank you so much. Our other sponsors you will see on the screen and in your program book and on the back of your program. And our community partners, Black Women Organized for Political Action. We talked about the summit that will be going on. The National Coalition of 100 Black Women, Oakland Bay Area chapter, and we are celebrating 30 years, November 8th. I'm the founder of that organization and our president is here today. And if you haven't been to Hendrick Kaiser Center, Errol Jackson is here, Terry Roberts, that's where we're hosting the event. 100 Black men of the Bay Area. So your generosity fuels the mission of the Oakland African American Chamber of Commerce, empowering Black businesses, uplifting entrepreneurs, and keeping Oakland's economic engine running strong. So thank you. Let's give everybody a round of applause. We're going to jump right into it to acknowledge our elected officials. They did confirm. If you're not here, just tell them we said hello. I'm going to go in order of office. Representing Congresswoman Latifah Simon, we have Edith Chan. We have Representative Mia Bonta, Rakia Lacey. You heard from our wonderful Mayor Barbara Lee. Former Mayor Elihu Harris, I think, is here. Supervisor Nate Miley. I didn't see him yet, but former Supervisor Keith Carson was supposed to drop by today. All right, he's here. Hey, Keith, how you doing? And we also had, excuse me, Cicely Frost. She had to step out. She's representing Supervisor Lena Tam. We're expecting to see Councilmember Rowena Brown later, Councilmember Noel Gallo. I haven't seen Janani Ramachandran, not sure if she's here. Charlene Wayne, so there's no telling what happened, but tell them we shouted them out. Councilmember Zach Unger is being represented by Ashley Drummond. Our Oakland City Administrator, Justin Johnson, are you here? All right, hi Justin. Okay, we also have our Assistant City Administrator, Michelle Phillips. And we have our Oakland City Auditor, Michael Houston. City Attorney Ryan Richardson, AC Transit Board Vice President Murphy McCauley, East Bay MUD Director and our board member Valerie Lewis, Attorney Valerie Lewis. Also East Bay MUD Director, forgive me if I said Jim Odie, Oakland Parks and Rec Isaac Coss Reed, President of the Metropolitan Chamber of Commerce and Port Commissioner Barbara Leslie, Port Commissioner, our new Commissioner Derek Muhammad. I don't know if I saw President of the Latino Chamber, Joe Perdita, but we do have some representation from the Latino Chamber. I did President Vietnamese Chamber of Commerce, Dr. Tran, and hopefully, I think I saw representing the Oakland Chinatown Chamber, Stephanie Tran. I did say hi to Stephanie. And we have the Director of Economic Director of Economic Workforce Development, Ashley Cannett, and also the Executive Director of Workforce Development Board, Sophia Navarro. Well, the ladies are doing it. Y'all keep clapping it up. Somebody gave me a little note here. Hold on 1 second. And who else do we have here? I mentioned Shari, and then representing the San Francisco Commonwealth Board, my dear friend Brenda Wright. She's here. And then I don't know if I saw Ernestine Nevels. She's the first African American woman to be president of the League of Women Voters in Oakland in 100 years. And we also have Richard Battersby. He's the Assistant Director of Maintenance and Internal Services with the City of Oakland. We want to give deference to them. And I would be remiss if I did not recognize the oldest newspaper in Oakland, Paul Cobb and Gay Cobb. And last but not least, Vice Mayor of Pittsburgh, Dion Adams. I thought I saw her here. All right, how you doing, Dion? And so I just want to acknowledge, I haven't seen him yet, but I was looking for Mr. Fab. He's tied up in our community, so hopefully he'll pass through. So let's give him a round of applause. We're gonna take a quick break. We're gonna bring Ashley back, and then I got another surprise for you, and we're gonna keep it moving, and let's keep the same temperament. So I'll be back in a minute. Let's eat for a second, and then we'll be right back in about 2 minutes.
All right, now while you're eating, we're just gonna say this message: ain't no stopping us now. Hey. Come on, y'all know this. Ain't no stopping us now. We're on the move. Yeah. Ain't no stopping us now. We got the groove. There's been so many things that's held us down, but now it looks
I was going home and something said, Kathy, just go, and I am so glad I did. Inspired by a true story of faith and fortune, Sarah's All is the remarkable true story of Sarah Rector, an African-American girl born in Oklahoma, Indian Territory in the early 1900s, who believes there is oil beneath the barren lands she allotted and whose faith is proven right. Needless to say, she became the nation's first female African-American millionaire at the age of 11. We know about Madam C.J. Walker, but you never get too old to gain knowledge. Let's hear, and I want you guys just undivided attention, let's hear from the filmmaker Derek Williams, and he's accompanied with his beautiful wife too, and they just moved to Oakland, people. Y'all better ask somebody about Oakland. Oakland is where it's at. Please welcome the producer to the stage, Derek Wilson, and just give me just about 5 minutes, y'all.
Thank you very much, Ms. Kathy and the Chamber. We are so excited to be back in the Bay. This is a very important film that we're looking to do. My lovely wife, Adrienne Harper Williams, who's also my business partner and an Emmy Award-winning producer herself. And so we are excited about coming back to the Bay from LA and to do what we need to do to make Oakland a shot heard around the world, not just around the country, but around the world.
All right, Oakland, it's so good to be back home. I am a graduate of Bishop O'Dowd High School. Go Dragons! We have a production company together called DNA Media Group that we are bringing from Los Angeles now to Oakland, which we have award-winning Emmy and Gracie winning documentaries, films, television shows, and we are excited to bring some job opportunities here to Oakland and to continue programming that is uplifting, that is inspiring, and sharing stories about Black people that we often don't see. And with that, I also want to quickly share that we have a nonprofit called The Legacy Lives Tuskegee that has started a film and media arts program at Tuskegee University that's creating a pipeline. And I think right now, at this time in our history, it's most important that we are educating our young people to tell our stories the way they need to be told. And with that, I will also pitch to my husband, who is the producer of Heaven is for Real, Miracles from Heaven. I know all y'all have seen Jump in the Broom. And now he is bringing his excellence to this new movie, Sarah's Oil, which is about speaking truth to power. So I want to pass the mic to him to speak more about that.
Okay. One thing that's very important for us to do when we're trying to do movies that are talking about our culture and our history, and sometimes, as we know, a lot of people are trying to erase our history, but the way that we can keep our history alive and well is that we can put it on the screen, and that no one can ever take that away from us. And Ms. Kathy was asking me, we started this process about 3 years ago, almost 4 years ago, and we had been trying to get it done. We were at this studio and that studio. We were going to do it as an independent film. It ended up at Amazon MGM, so it's a really big studio. So we're going around to about 2,000 screens around the country. And sometimes what happens is that we get laxed and we don't really get behind the film opening weekend. So I'm begging you that you really support opening weekend so that we can do more of these films. Not just me, but some of you other filmmakers that are out there that we don't know yet. But it's important for us to get behind it. And one thing that was challenging that made it very important for us to elevate our timeline was that Steven Spielberg had made an announcement that he was doing this movie. And so the writer, director, and all of us got like, well, we can't compete with Steven Spielberg. But we did. You know, we were little David. We were little David, and we slayed that giant. And out of that, we got this movie. Please go out and support. It's November 7th is the weekend. Don't wait until the next weekend, because what generally happens is that the studios, it's a business. So if there are 3 people go into the studio, into the theater that weekend, then they take it out. And so no one gets to see this amazing story. So thank you again, Chamber and Ms. Kathy. And we'd love to see you there. We'll be around and talking, and we're going to be members. So we're going to be a part. We're tied to Oakland and excited about it. Let's go to the video. Hope you enjoy it.
All right. That is a wonderful movie, and I hope that we will welcome him. At this time, we're going to move straight into our awards. We only have 3. You guys are being so great today. So this is a time where we will be presenting to our 3 amazing humans. Each honoree will receive a beautiful award, and they will receive accommodations from the following elected officials: Mayor Barbara Lee, Congresswoman Latifah Simon, Assembly Member Mia Bonta, Supervisor Lena Tam, and also our tax assessor, Fawn Wall. So at this time, as you continue to enjoy your lunch, I think our first presenter, I haven't seen her, Nichole Ferrer. Where's Nichole Ferrer? There she is. Please welcome her to the stage. She is the Associate Director of Social Impact for the Clorox Company and our board member. Thank you so much.
Today, I have the honor of presenting the inaugural Luminary Technology Award, Technology and Equity Award, an award that recognizes a leader who uses innovation and influence to advance opportunity, access, and equity for the community. And we couldn't have selected a more deserving honoree than Nichole Jordan. She is the embodiment of that spirit. Nichole holds a Bachelor of Science in Civil Engineering from UC Davis. And an MBA from the Wharton School at the University of Pennsylvania. Nichole has served as senior executive roles, including Vice President and Chief Operating Officer at numerous technology companies throughout the Bay Area. She is currently the CEO of Indra, which completely revolutionized the way business employees communicate with one another internally. One of her employees recently said that Nichole is hands down the best manager and leader I've had the pleasure to work for. She's a thoughtful advocate for her customers, her team, and the company alike. Beyond her impressive resume, Nichole has a heart for community, which is what makes her a true luminary. She's a champion for diversity in tech, a mentor to young professionals, and in every room where innovation happens. She serves on a number of boards, including the American Red Cross, and is a member of the Black Women on Boards, and as regional director, leads the far western region of the best sorority, Alpha Kappa Alpha. Nichole, your work reminds us that technology isn't just about code and devices, it's about connection, equity, creating a future where everyone has a seat at the table. So on behalf of the Oakland African American Chamber, it is my pleasure to present you with the inaugural Luminary in Technology and Equity Award. Thank you for lighting the way for others to follow. And still fashionable.
I know. I'm rocking
boot y'all. No, thank you to the Oakland African American Chamber of Commerce and Kathy Adams. She is just such a force. And where would we be without Kathy in the Chamber of Commerce? I did not realize this was the inaugural Technology and Equity Award, so it is my honor to accept this. And it's funny because I always say that technology is the great equalizer, but I have some statistics to share that show that it actually is not. So when you look at Black professionals, we represent about 7% of the computing workforce, and only 3% of tech executives are Black. Only 3.7% of technology professionals are actually coders, and only 1% of founders are Black. And only 1% of the money that goes to founders goes to Black founders. So we have a lot of work to do when it comes to really leveling the playing field. I do believe that AI is the way that we can do that. So please, if you know any young people, get them involved with coding schools, with Hidden Genius, with all the different programs that are there to level the playing field, because we have a lot of work to do. But I will continue working as being one of the only Black executives in every company that I've been at in technology to open the doors for others as they come through. Now that's my day job. My night job as Far Western Regional Director of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated, I have to thank the Oakland African American Chamber of Commerce, Kathy, and Visit Oakland, Peter, because as you all know, we had my first regional conference here in Oakland in February, and y'all rolled out the red carpet. Some of my sorority sisters were nervous about coming to Oakland. I was like, it's gonna be fine, you're not gonna get robbed, but just don't leave anything in your car, it'll be fine. And I will tell you, 2,000 of my sisters, ranging in ages from 18 to 98, came to Oakland and had a wonderful time, and we had no incidents. So I just wanna thank Kathy, Visit Oakland, the city officials who really just rolled out the red carpet for us. But thank you so much for this award, and thank you to all my sorority sisters who are here, who hold me down. And also a shout out to my family at PG&E, because I worked at PG&E for 10 years, and y'all kind of helped me down over the years as well. So thank you so much for this award.
Thank you again, and congratulations, Nichole. At this time, I'd like to bring our next presenter, Mr. Harry Johnson, and I'm going to let him do his own intro and present the next award. Please welcome Harry from Google.
Good afternoon. My name is Harry Johnson, and I'm a proud member of the Oakland African American Chamber Foundation Board. Professionally, I work in public policy and government relations at Google, and I've been there for about 13 years. It's a true honor to stand before you today on behalf of the Chamber to present our inaugural Harbinger Award. This award recognizes exceptional leadership, vision, and a steadfast commitment to paving the way for others. This year, recipient Justin Steele truly embodies what it means to be a harbinger. A powerful signal of progress, a force of change, a devoted builder of bridges in both business and community. Justin is a phenomenal leader. His academic credentials are top tier. A Bachelor of Science in Chemical Engineering from UVA, and dual degrees, including an MBA and a Master of Public Administration from Harvard. His professional career is just as impressive. He served in executive positions across multiple technology companies, including a decade at Google, where I was lucky enough to work alongside him. Currently, he's the co-founder and CEO of Kindora. Okay, now for all the nonprofits in the room, time to take note. Kindora is a groundbreaking company that leverages AI to help nonprofits secure essential grant funding. But what truly sets Justin apart is his unwavering dedication to uplifting the Black community. He does this not only through philanthropy and policy, but through hands-on mentorship, passionate advocacy, and authentic leadership. He leads with both intellect and heart, and his impact reverberates far beyond any boardroom. Justin, your work reminds us that progress isn't just measured in quarterly numbers. It's measured in lives changed, doors open, and futures brightened. So, on behalf of the Oakland African American Chamber of Commerce, it is my distinct pleasure to present you with our inaugural Harbinger Award. Thank you for being a light, a leader, and a harbinger of change for our community. Thank you.
Raise this up a little bit. Thank you, Kathy. Thank you, Harry, Oakland African American Chamber of Commerce. Look, when I was doing philanthropy at Google for a decade, people always used to say, man, you're different. Like, you do this job different than a lot of companies do. And they would ask me, what is that about? And I would tell people, it's because I'm tethered to this community in Oakland. When you're committed to a community, it's about accountability, responsibility, solidarity. I mean, my kids, I have 4 daughters, they're in public schools in Oakland, I give in Oakland, I go to church in Oakland. And when you stay tethered to your community, you just do things different. But I'm on the other side now. I left Google last year and I had 2 ventures. One of them is called Outdoor Rhythm. It's a nonprofit that I started with my wife. We're trying to take urban families out into nature, in public and national parks, and combat isolationism and connect people back to the land and their community. And then as Harry mentioned, I've got this AI company called Kindora that's a public benefit corporation trying to help nonprofits find and win grants. But I'll be honest, I'm terrified. Like every morning I wake up, it's like terrifying to be on the other side. Harry's still in the machine. For me, I'm like waking up on my own, starting these ventures. And I got 4 daughters, so my terrifying threshold is pretty high, and I still wake up terrified trying to be an entrepreneur every day. But I'll tell you, there's 2 things that kind of keep me going. One is this room. I know that y'all are behind me. I know my community's behind me, so I appreciate you. And then the second thing, and I love that this has been throughout, Kathy, is that it's AI. I feel like every day I jump into like an Iron Man exoskeleton suit when I jump into all these AI tools. And if you're not building with AI and jumping into that exosuit every day, you need to. Because our community can't be left behind. Like, we need to be using this technology. So thank you so much for this honor. Let's build together.
And at this time, our final award, I'd like to bring to the podium John Bliss. He can introduce himself, but he also the secretary of the foundation and really helped to engineer us to around the gala. So, not to get over the luncheon, thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is John Bliss. Real quickly, let's give it up for our city attorney, Ryan Richardson. In the house. Also, there's a poll in the way, but I see Council Member Ramachandran over there. Thank you guys for coming, and thank all the electeds and city legals in particular for coming. My name is John Bliss, and I have the privilege of serving on the board of the Oakland African American Chamber Foundation. Professionally, I'm president of SCI Consulting Group, where I've worked for over 20 years. I'm super enthused to present the inaugural Pillar of Progress Corporate Award, an award that celebrates corporations whose leadership, integrity, and commitment to community drive meaningful and lasting change. This year's awardee is Block Incorporated, formerly Square. As you may know, Block is an American technology company and a financial services provider for consumers and merchants. Block serves 57 million users and 4 million sellers, processing 240 billion in payments annually. They earn over 24 billion per year and have over 11,000 employees. We all know Block for their super convenient credit card readers many of our Black Chamber members use to attach to their iPhones for quick point of sale. Block has a huge office and many employees here in downtown Oakland and has been an outstanding corporate citizen supporting many initiatives. Block is being recognized for its commitment to driving inclusive economic growth through innovation and community investment, from advancing small business success to championing equitable financial tools. Block continues to demonstrate how corporate leadership can fuel progress in our communities. The face of Block here in Oakland is Amed Ali Bog. I got nervous saying his name. Amed is a good friend of mine and a friend of many of us in the room, and is a true pillar of the community. Amed leads the company's global philanthropic strategy spanning charitable giving, community partnerships, and disaster response. Amed will be accepting the award on behalf of Block. Come on up. And so this well-deserved award goes to Block, and their support of Amed is one of the reasons. Born and raised in Oakland, Amed embodies the city's spirit of creativity and resilience, champion nonprofits, small businesses, and civic efforts that expand opportunity and strengthen community. So, on behalf of the Oakland African American Chamber of Commerce, it's my honor to present you with the inaugural Pillar of Progress Award. Congratulations, Block and Amed, and thank you for leading the way.
So my friend John Bliss sure put that ChatGPT on that intro, didn't he? All right. What an honor. Good afternoon, everyone. It is incredible to be here with you all today to accept this Pillar of Progress Award on behalf of Block, and to do so right here in Oakland, California, a city that raised me, shaped me, and still refuses to let me find a parking spot anywhere near City Hall. As someone who was born and raised here, this award isn't just recognition. It's a reminder that when we invest in our people, our small businesses, and our neighborhoods, we're not just creating transactions, we're creating transformation. At Block, our mission has always been to build tools that give people economic power, to help entrepreneurs start, run, and grow. Whether through Square, which helps local businesses streamline their operations, use AI to reclaim their time, and connect with more customers, or Cash App, which is redefining how people relate to money itself, giving access to financial education, capital, and even stocks and Bitcoin. Our focus is the same: to make the economy work for everyone, from the barber in Uptown to the artist in East Oakland. Here in Oakland, we've rooted that mission in 3 key commitments: preserving culture by uplifting local artists and the cultural events that give Oakland its soul; supporting entrepreneurs, because supporting small business is all of our business, right? And creating long-term economic opportunity, because progress isn't enough until we all win. I'm proud that Block doesn't just talk about these values, we live them. Whether it's supporting local nonprofits, partnering with the Oakland African American Chamber, and making sure that we're supporting our artists and local small businesses. That's what we're all about here, and making sure that technology does not leave anyone behind so that we can all thrive together. I want to thank Kathy Adams. Please give Kathy a warm round of applause. And the entire OAACC team and board for this honor, for your leadership, and for reminding us that business and community are not separate, they're one and the same. And finally, to Oakland, thank you for continuing to teach me that progress isn't about perfection, it's about persistence, about showing up, lifting each other up, and believing that this city and all of us that are in it are worth the investment. Thank you so much.
We are nearing the end. I'm looking at my watch here. Let me make sure I didn't lose anything. We also want to thank Wachira Wines. They are sponsoring the wine and champagne for the reception. And the beer that's on your table, that's another brand that they have. So please take that with you and drink it while you're watching the game. So what an incredible afternoon. Congratulations to everyone. Congratulations to our sponsors, all of our honorees. Thank you, Block, for being our presenting sponsor. You helped us to reach our goal. All of our volunteers, OAACC family, for making today's luncheon such a success. Thank you to Kiana Guns. She was 12 years old and she coordinated this event, and hopefully next year I'll just get to walk in with my purse. So thank you. So please continue to support local vendors. Shop. That cake is beautiful. It's been cut. Thank you, Chef Leilani Todd. And we're going to close now. Let's go to the